Hello, and welcome to A View from the Cusp. I was thinking about an iconic line from the movie There Will Be Blood. You remember when Daniel Day-Lewis sits down and shares with the young man, "I will drink your milkshake." What an iconic line. I was thinking about that line and laughing to myself earlier this week when I was thinking about it within the context of gifted people / talented people versus hungry people or thirsty people. Here's what I mean. In every setting, hungry people will drink the milkshake of talented people 24 hours a day. What am I talking about? It takes more than just the talent of an individual for his or her dream to become a reality. They must be hungry, they must be thirsty for it as well. It has to have a passion. How many times have you known people who had incredible talent, but somewhere down the line they lost a sense of hunger, they lost a sense of thirst for that which they had talked about their entire life wanting to achieve? What causes that subsiding of thirst? What causes that subsiding of hunger in talented people? Here's what I believe. I believe it's because they have in their circle what I like to refer to as appetite suppressant people. People who are so wrapped up in yesterday's heroic feats that they do not fertilize them and help them to prepare themselves for tomorrow's victories. Appetite suppressant people will only be satisfied with what you have done. They will not cultivate in your life a desire to do even more. They are mesmerized by your gift and your talent, and they are perfectly okay with you being there and staying there. And you and I sometimes, because of those accolades, stop dreaming, lose a sense of hunger, lose a sense of thirst, and we end up not achieving what we are capable of achieving through the grace and power of God. Appetite suppressant people. Who's in your circle? Who is preparing you for the next big thing in your life? Who are those individuals who are so vital to you achieving the next big thing that God has for you? Here's what I think that it takes. You need to, one, do an inventory. Look at the people in your life and how many of those people in your life are appetite suppressant people. And you need to make the hard decision, and I say hard decision because there are emotional ties to them, to saying goodbye. You have to have, at this stage of your life, the gift of saying goodbye, because what God has for you is so vital, so important, that if anything or anyone suppresses your hunger, your thirst for that, you have to be willing to cut it loose and move forward. But you also have to be able to replace them with others who God has designed to help you as you stand on the cusp of what's next. And these are the people you need. Number one, you need a Paul in your life. You need an older individual who's not impressed with your yesterday's heroics, not impressed with your name being in the paper. They're gonna acknowledge it's there, but they are more impressed with you going on to greater things. Think about this. They have the same disposition toward you that Jesus had toward the disciples. What did he say to them? Greater works shall you do. That's what older people in your life will do. They will call you, they will summon you to greater works as you stand on the cusp of what's next. Second thing you need a Timothy in your life. You need a person that you are pouring into. You need a person that is as hungry as you were when you first started your journey? Help me out, somebody. You need that person who is calling unto you, as Scripture said, who's in your life for depth or deep to call to deep. They have the same hunger and they remind you of yourself. They are a reflection of you, and therefore, as you pour into them, you are also being poured into, and you find that your hunger, your thirst is coming back. Thirdly, you need a Barnabas in your life. You need an encourager in your life. You need someone that's in your life for that very reason, to encourage you. Think about Ali. Ali had someone in his corner, and he wasn't a boxer, but he was an encourager. And he would say, "The champ is here! The champ is here!" Every one of us need an encourager as we stand on the cusp of what's next. So you have to invite the people that are appetite suppressants out of your life, and you have to invite the people who are there to help you get to the next level into your life. And that is another view from the cusp.